I would look around my shoulder going, man, anything could happen. His wife is rich out here, but he said everywhere he goes in there and he positions himself towards the exit. Going to the Philippines, it's gonna be safe. People are gonna be welcoming. Now don't think though, because people are welcoming, that they're trying to do you wrong. Welcome back to Black Filipino TV. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you to all the new subscribers out there. Also to the subscribers that have been watching me for a while. I appreciate it. Now, this video here may not be for you subscribers watching me for a while. I've recently got a ton of new subscribers and I want to talk about this topic because I've actually gotten comments on this recently. And some people may say, oh, Jay, you know, that's not really a big factor, but it is. And it's for those guys that has a factor for. Now, you have some guys that are new traveling, right? And they're stepping outside of their comfort zone. And a lot of you guys know, because you've already heard it. You've heard, hey, be careful when you go out there. You can get kidnapped out there. You can get taken.
If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
That's how it is. Like, they say, oh, you can get taken. Now, it can happen. Not so much anymore. It can happen. Not saying it can't happen. But it's not going to happen when you go to most of the areas. Like, I'll give you an example. Back when I first came out here, I had no idea. I didn't think about the danger. I just jumped on the plane and came, right? I'm just one of those kind of guys. But also when I came, at the time when I came, it was somewhat dangerous. You know, that's why Duterte was necessary. Because it really was that dangerous. I know because I was out here and I bumped into situations where little kids were banging on cabs to get in, you know? But anyway, it's not like that anymore. I just have to say that. This to those guys that are hearing from those friends and family. Be careful out there. Oh, you can get taken. Oh, this can happen. Absolutely not true. In a battle, and somebody brought it up and said, oh, you know, Philippines is dangerous. What about Duterte? Well, actually, it's not dangerous because of Duterte. It's actually safe for that reason. What happened is when he came in and did what he did, I'm not saying it was okay. When he came in and did what he did, it was needed. The country was in turmoil. I seen it firsthand. People are absolutely scared. I seen the terror in people's eyes, and it was real. And so that's what actually made it safe, especially in areas like Manila. I'm not saying things can happen. I'm not saying it's the safest place ever, but 10 times more safe than it was. Even in the areas where things happen, people do get taken, still a lot less safe. That made it that way because you see what happened with the war that happened out here in the Philippines, right? When the Philippines went out to Marawi and fought that war, some things would happen. Now, a lot of people are still active. A lot of people are still active. I don't know what's happening. Certain things can still happen in the mountains. But for the most part, you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be safe. People are going to be welcoming. Now, don't think, though, because people are welcoming, they're trying to do you wrong, right? Like that guy's like, oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? And then 10 minutes later, give me money. Now, of course, you don't want to be somebody, oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Come here and get my car. But Filipinos are that way, though. You may find some Filipinos that will actually do that and help you. But, of course, still keep your head on a swivel, but there's no need to be extra paranoid. But also, for that matter, if you're a person that is extra paranoid, and no matter where you go, say handle that first before you travel anywhere in the world. It's not the Philippines you gotta worry about. Maybe you. But still, completely safe. I've been out here for so many years. I blend in a little more than a lot of other people, but still, people are not out looking to target you like that. I've told stories where people do target people, but for the most part, somebody will give you the shirt off their back before looking to do you wrong. Here's my suggestion to make sure you're safe. Because in these certain situations, you can find yourself in danger. Coming out here overshining, What do I mean by overshining? I'm not saying you can't come out here dressed in nice clothes, but if you're out here dressed in nice clothes and you're in certain areas, somebody may not necessarily rob you, but you may find a lot of people trying to get money from you or looking at you like a golden ticket. But also, don't come out here extra flashy. If you're out here with a big diamond chain, Rolex watch, you're asking to become a victim. And that's anywhere, not just the Philippines. Hell, you go to Thailand like that, or one of these other countries, you're putting yourself in a worse position, right? So don't be out extra flashy for no reason. And this is information you can actually find on websites. This is free information out there. You can look it up and find this stuff out. You need to hear it from me. But I'm saying it because why? I've had complaints. Not complaints, but concerns recently. And I get it. I get it, especially when you're hearing from friends and family. You're going to take them, what they're saying, into consideration, right? When you don't have that support, and not even support, I can't say they're like that because they love you. See you in harm's way, so I get it. But Philippines is not like that at all. You see how it is here? It's like this. Even when, now think about it. The same when you go to the province, it's just like when you're in the country. It's just in the country, in the U.S., it's a little more built up. But not if you're on somewhere in the back road. It's gonna be just like being in the province, right? You have certain areas where if you're in the U.S. and it's far away from everything, service may not be that good. Same as in the province. Difference though, you're gonna feel the love here. Also, when you come here, you want to be in a position to where you're a little more safe. If you're living in the city, or even if you're not living in the city, right? You're living in the country, move into a place, it's a condo, right? Don't go into a side of the road apartment, not just yet. Just getting acclimated to the Philippines. You want to make sure you go to a place that has a armed guard. Like if you look here, right? You look down there. See armed guard down there? That's just how it is in these condos. He's not armed right now, but they have the guards like that armed. Even where I'm living right now, machine guns on their waist. And in some cases, I remember when I was in the province, and this was just what, last year, they had machine guns. I was in the province, the guy had machine guns at night. And I remember at first I didn't feel safe in the province. I walked outside with Kay. I walked around the province. I seen the guys with the straps like this. It was like 3 of them. I said, oh yeah, I feel extra safe because I seen that. That's what you're gonna get when you're in a gated community. Because even when I was in the province, I was in a gated community. So that's number 1. Number 2, take a grab, right? Take a grab if you can. If you're in a province, you really can't. But if you're in the city, take a grab. Really in the city anyway, you're not gonna have anything to worry about, especially if you're in the city. But I think the first one when I said community that's covered, condominium or a gated community, best bet. You want to feel safe? And that's what I did when I first came here. I was a little cautious. I would look around my shoulder going, man, anything could happen. But at that time when I was out here, it was the Wild Wild West. Now, really no need, but still, I was concerned. I didn't look up a video to tell me how it was. I was always, what's going on? I don't want anybody to know where I live. And then also, I've spoken to other expats that were like that too. They've been out here, and when they were going places, they were always looking for the exits.
There it is, the exit!
And is that wrong? No, I think that's a guy that's extra cautious. Definitely want to make sure you're okay. Most times you have nothing to worry about, but still, he said he was looking for the exits and looking for the quickest way out every time. And actually, he lived in the same building as me. He lived in Vegas with his Filipina. His wife is rich out here, but he said everywhere he goes in there and he positions himself towards the exit. He can never have his back to the exit or entrance. He has to always sit and be looking at the entrance like this. He has to always know. He recognizes what colors people are wearing. I think he was military. He remembers the colors people are wearing. He always sees the exit. He sees ways, he figures his way out before he even eats. So he's in there the whole time, like, Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Who's that guy? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Who's that guy? I wasn't like that though. The guy, coolest guy ever though. Heart of gold. You just really don't need to worry. But still, keep your eye on the swivel. Be like my man. If you're that worried, be like my man who always had his eye on the exit. Do that. But still, enjoy yourself. Don't be so paranoid to where you can't enjoy yourself. Don't go anywhere in the world, because then you can't travel, right? If you're that kind of person that's always thinking too negative, you'll never get anything done. Next thing too, because this was the most important really, it's not gonna be your safety. You're making sure you have enough money. That's gonna be the main thing, right? Making sure you bought enough. If you're coming for vacation, of course you'll probably be more situated. If you're going to live, oh yeah. Definitely make sure you're retired or you have some way to make money. Because that happens to guys all the time. They come out here and you can get humbled very fast out here in the Philippines. With no ducats, woo! It happens. You see guys having to go back all the time, or guys out here living on the street. Not all the time, but guys having to go back, that does happen. If you don't want to be like that, your main goal wouldn't be safety. It's going to be making sure you have enough. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation at PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And also have a packages for working at home. So you'll see them there. You can book it there. New feature to YouTube is thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give it thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.